Windows Server 2019 came with different new features, and one of them, or I can say the main features that you can see on the screen are hybrid cloud security improvement, application platform improvement, and then finally hyper converged infrastructure. So these are like main improvements that you can see here, but there are a lot of different improvements if you look into that. So we will start to learn about these different improvements and what they do. So let's get started with hybrid cloud. And then one of the greatest features that came out with Windows Server 2019 is hybrid cloud. In the past, when you had to move your on-premises servers like that you had on a local data center or in a server room to the cloud, there were a lot of challenges. For example, if you were running old operating system and legacy or old applications inside the server, there were many steps you had to take, like moving the virtual disk and then making sure compatibility is not an issue. Another step we were taking was creating a complete new virtual machine and then installing the fresh application, taking backup, and then moving it to the cloud. Windows Server 2019 hybrid cloud support is designed to improve connection between on-premises and the cloud. Hybrid cloud also helped us resolve issues like backing up of files, synchronization, and disaster recovery issues. We are just like click away from Azure, Microsoft Azure, which is a cloud solution from Microsoft. Windows Server 2019 provides Windows Admin Center feature, which is basically the replacement for MMC, Microsoft Management Console, and Server Manager. So if you were working with Server 2008, 2012, what you were doing was you were using Server Manager in order to install roles, features, and other things. And we can use Windows Admin Center now to easily move our on-premises virtual machines to Azure Cloud and take backups, perform synchronization, and then have a disaster recovery solution in place. With Windows Admin Center, you can easily manage your Azure environment, and it can also be downloaded and installed in your Windows Server 2008 and later version, meaning it is a free tool and it is not just designed for Server 2019. It can also integrate with Azure Active Directory, Azure Backup, Update Management, and more services. One of the other great features you get is you can learn PowerShell. After performing each task, you can see the PowerShell commands, and then if you are managing your production environment, you can save those commands and then you can use them to automate your tasks. So another great thing that we have is the storage migration service. Storage migration is another feature you can use, and you can migrate servers to a newer version of Windows Server operating system and move the storage with all of its configuration so app stays the same. User don't have to change anything. So you are basically migrating everything to the cloud without changing its settings, its configurations, and then users can have the same settings. You can migrate multiple servers at the same time through Windows Admin Centers. Files can be transferred with the same security and sharing permission. So that is really a great thing, because in the past, if you had to actually move something to the cloud or move something from one place to another place, it was not copying, sharing permissions, and other permissions. So imagine if you have like 3,000 users and then you have a file server with sharing settings and you have to move them. You can't just do all of them again. So this is really giving us the flexibility and ease of use. Windows Admin Center really makes our life easier by providing fast, efficient, secure, and reliable solution. And I am really excited and we will also see how are we going to use that in real life through Windows Admin Center.